Hi everybody. How's it going? Yay, hi. I'm gonna wait for everyone to join. I know we just notified everybody, so I'm hoping you guys are all here. Hi guys. So I'm so excited to do this. So all week I've been thinking about ways to connect with you guys and just talk to you about everything that's going on at Beachwaver and obviously Beachwaver Babes. So I just want to welcome you guys. So if anybody is new, let me know if you're brand new to the program, where you're from. Are you guys hairdressers? Have you had a Beachwaver before? Hey, Jess. How's it going? So Beachwaver Babes to us is such an important program because I feel like it's our community and our way to connect, because as the creator of the tool and as a celebrity hairstylist, I've had a very interesting career that's been really wild and really fun. And for me, the thing about inventing the Beachwaver was all about connecting with people at home, because while I was styling celebrities, I would get so many people that say to me, like Allure, Cosmo, Glamour, they would call and say, can we interview you about how you did Reese Witherspoon's hair? Can we interview about Leah Michelle's look on the red carpet? And so I would spend, hours kind of doing, they're called desk sides. I would do interviews where I would teach them. I would say, okay, well, yeah, hold it upside down, wear the glove, wrap it. And I did that for so long that honestly, I was on the phone with a beauty editor, and that's how the whole idea came up. But really, I started the company, I invented the Beachwaver, all so that I could have a tool that really helped people at home. And I felt like this was the opportunity. I was like, okay, I want to connect with people. And being in big box retailers, going on QVC is where we launched. Being in Ulta, being in Amazon is all very cool, but there's not a lot of connection to the customer. I wouldn't know like who bought a Beachwaver, who has one, and why they have one. So for me, starting this program and having an ambassador program was taking all the stories I have heard over the years. Like people have said to me, like, I was at a bachelorette party and I was using my Beachwaver in the bathroom, and then everybody started using it, So for me, having those stories, I was like, I really want to connect with you guys, and I feel like this is going to be the future of the Beachwaver. And I'm excited to share with you guys, and I want you to ask me any questions. There's like a little questions box there, or you can just type it in. But I would love to hear, and I'm gonna read what you guys are saying. Yay, love this. From Ohio, another Midwesterner. From Schaumburg, Illinois. I was a hairstylist for 7 years. That's awesome. So I started doing hair when I was a teenager. It was my first job ever. I worked at a salon, and then I moved to New York City. I worked at Privé, which is the salon in Soho, and I went to NYU. So when I graduated from NYU is when I started to do freelance, and I started to do editorial hair. So I was on the set of like Italian Vogue, French Vogue, W Magazine, super high fashion, doing like Calvin Klein campaigns with Kate Moss. So that's kind of my background. So I was working with Bob Racine, who's an artist. He was a painter with Andy Warhol, and he's just so inspiring and so cool. And we would do about 30 runway shows a season, which was amazing. So that's kind of where I got my start, is being in New York, doing runway shows and being part of a team, and I loved it. And even some of the stylists here that are in Beachwaver Babes are actually with our New York stylist that worked with me backstage Victoria's Secret. So that's how it all started. And then the Beachwaver came after that. So I had been styling hair for probably 10 years at that point, and doing all these beauty editor desk sides, constantly talking to them. And it was just like this idea sparked in my head about like, I really want to help people at home be able to do their own hair. And if you're a hairdresser, like it comes so easily to you, but to everyone else, to your mom, to your friends, to your, anybody, your sister, maybe even like it's hard, and they haven't gone to beauty school. And I feel like you have that skill that you can share with a lot of people to make them feel really beautiful. So the Beachwaver is all about that. Like it is all about us connecting with people who just want to feel beautiful and feel good, be able to curl their hair. And it's like my favorite thing ever, hearing stories, like even my husband's sister, she's in fashion. She worked at Vogue, at Donna Karan, at YSL, at Cartier. She did Gwyneth Paltrow's wedding. She's so cool, but she literally was like, I cannot curl my hair, so I will never. She always flat ironed it. So when I first met her, I was like, your hair's so straight. And she eventually got the Beachwaver, and she started a new job. I think it's when she went to Valentino, and she was there, and she was like, all the other women in my office were like, did she go get her hair blown out? like every week? Like, why does her hair always look so good? And then eventually they asked her and she was like, oh my God, no, it's this product called the Beachwaver. You know, so that reaction of people who could literally never curl their hair before and finally find a tool that they can learn is what I encourage you guys to share. Like, spread this story, because at the core of it, we're a self-funded brand. We have been, obviously we have, you know, so much press. We've won 50 awards. We've done backstage Victoria's Secret, done every celebrity you can imagine. But the real purpose of Beachwaver was to connect with your friends, with your family, and with women and men everywhere to make them feel like they can do their own hair. So that's the foundation of it. My older sister, Erin, she was a corporate lawyer and felt like as a woman in law, she was always being treated like a secretary. So at the time, she was very frustrated in her job, and I had this idea. And so she actually quit her job as a corporate lawyer to join me. And that's when we started this whole thing. So she applied for the paperwork 10 years ago. And she, being a lawyer, filed for all the patents and all the trademarks. I saw on the Select 7, they did this whole thing on like how many patents and trademarks we had. And I was like, I'm so grateful that I had my sister to do that with me and that we have a utility patent. So when you're sharing the story too, we have the utility patent on the Beachwaver, which took us 6 years to get because it's so difficult to get a utility patent in the US. If you guys ever watched Shark Tank, that's like what they're looking for. Who has that utility patent? So we have it, which is awesome. And we have a bunch of design patents. We have trademarks on everything. So Beachwaver is trademarked, so no one can ever use the word Beachwaver. So we're kind of, you know, connecting as this community that want to help other people feel beautiful is really what we're all about, and the reason why we do it. Because obviously I still work as a hairdresser. I mean, not currently. All my photo shoots have been canceled. All the concerts, Camilo's tour was canceled. There's so many things that have been canceled, unfortunately, and salons have been shut down. So we really want to take this opportunity to like connect and teach people and educate them about why I invented the Beachwaver and what the purpose is. And the more videos you guys do and the more tutorials, even though it might seem so easy to you, you're gonna help somebody. And that's what this program is all about. And obviously you're gonna make some money if you start to sell product. And I'm gonna go through this week kind of different ways you can make money on the program. But the main thing really is like, if you're true to it and you love the products, even if you just started out with the hair care, I'm gonna do shows on the hair care and show you guys. The hair care is really unique because these are all formulas that I created. I worked with a chemist for 2 years. Everything is vegan, everything is cruelty-free, but we went as far as getting letters from the raw ingredient suppliers that they don't test on animals either. So this is kind of the benefit, I think, of being our own company that we own, and we made sure every single step of the way it was exactly what we wanted. So even like benzophenone, it's something that's found in nursing moms and in breast cancer cells, but they use it to protect from UV. And some people put it in hair care. So we decided to remove that too. So we really took a lot of steps. So if you're just starting out in the program and you just have the hair care, this is a great opportunity for you to even just read through the back and show people all of these things. It's women owned, it's cruelty free, it's formulated here in the US because we have 2 labs, one in California, one in New Jersey. So we are local. Everything, these bottles actually are made in Toronto. And our bottles for the Be Strong, the pre-shampoo foam, and the braid balm are actually made from sugarcane resin. So they're eco-friendly packaging. And it actually helps the environment because you take a sustainable plot of land, cut down the sugarcane, and that's how we create the bottles for these products. These ones are also fully curbside recyclable, which is a little different because some products you have to take the cap off, put the cap away, take parts of it off, but these are fully curbside recyclable. So I just wanted to talk to you guys. I want to know if you have any questions. Obviously, I'm going to do lots of tutorials. This is the original Beachwaver. It looked like this with the clamp like this. This was my original design. I've got a crazy story, so many crazy stories, you guys, from like Erin and I driving the truck ourselves, which we had to do multiple times, to the fact that we almost got denied that it's called, you'll see here, this is called an ETL certificate. You see this on electronic products in the US. So this is, it's like a UL is the Underwriters Laboratory. So they need to approve that products can sell in the US. and they almost denied me. We fought and fought. We had to find some guy on Facebook that worked at the testing facility. And the reason why that they wanted to deny our product is because, and I learned this in the development, every single curling iron on the market has only a standard 4-inch heater. That's it. So even if the rod was longer, the heater that's internal was only 4 inches. And I, being a hairdresser, I was like, when I developed it, I'm like, I don't care. I was like, I want an internal 6.5-inch heater. I wanted the heater inside this to go all the way through to the top. And we have a family that was running our factory. They just were like, okay, great. She wants a custom heater. We'll make a custom heater. And so I literally was like, being a hairdresser and not, trying to go for the cheapest product out there, I was like, this is exactly what I want. So we made it, and the ETL in the US was like, this doesn't exist. We don't have a way to test a long heater. And I was like, well, women wear extensions and we have really long hair and we need a curling iron that's gonna be able to work the entire length, especially with the style of the Beachwaver being that it's upright. So you need it to wrap around, and that was the whole idea of this, was instead of doing this where it's wrapping, it was the same exact pattern, but this way. So it was so wild. I remember that it was like a holiday season. We were about to launch it in January, and we had to fight and fight. And I had explained to them why it was a custom internal heater. Because I was like, this serves a purpose, and this is why I did it. And they ended up, after listening to our plea, they made a machine at the ETL to be able to test a longer heater. So we eventually got it approved, and were able to launch this on the market. It was 8 years ago, January 21st of 2012. So it's been like a wild ride. And that year we won Allure Best of Beauty. We won Install Best Beauty Buy. We have now won over 50 beauty awards. So it's really exciting. But we put everything into this, like our heart and soul into everything. We created the S series after the Pro. So this S series, originally all of these products were only able to be used in the US because of the plug and the internal components. And we worked so hard. So originally the S series launched, it was just regular voltage. And then we launched it dual voltage just recently. So all 3 sizes, as well as the brand new Pro, everything is dual voltage. So we'll just pray that we can all travel again soon, and that we'll have that opportunity to go. But you can take this dual voltage anywhere, which is really exciting. And the way that we design the internal components, it's free voltage, which means anywhere you go, you take the cord and all you have to do is put a plug adapter on it, and it works anywhere. So you don't even need that converter box. I remember I went on a tour with Ben Stiller around the world, and he needed me to flat iron his hair. He's got like little curls. So we started in Australia and then went all over Asia, and everywhere we went, I was blowing flat irons. Like I was blowing a fuse in every hotel room. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And everywhere I went, I had to buy like a local flat iron, find one, but we were traveling like every 2 days. So I definitely learned my lesson then of like, you cannot bring a blow dryer or a flat iron to other countries and try to use one of those big boxes to convert it. So now that we have the new Pro that's dual voltage, and the S series, everything is dual voltage. So it's really great because it's a global company now, and we are available in 13 countries, and we're trying to grow. So it's really, really exciting kind of what's happening. But the hair care is kind of the latest thing. The hair care is what we spent 2 years formulating all of these products. And I'm gonna do shows about the products so you guys really feel educated when you're teaching. But I feel like just to start knowing the fact that everything is vegan, everything is fully cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and I'll explain all of that to you guys because they all have different meanings, right? As a hairdresser, I'm kind of a fan of sodium lauryl sulfate, the ingredient, because it cleans your hair. So when we formulated these to be sulfate-free, the problem with sodium lauryl sulfate is it's like dish soap. So it can be very harsh on your hair. So when we formulated these, we made a combination. It's sulfate free. We used alternative cleansers, but combined that with High X. So High X you're gonna find in all of our products, and it's a hydrogen ionic alpha bond multiplier. Think of it, it's glucose, it's vegan. What it's doing, like glucose, like a sugar, it's sticking to the internal bonds and making them stronger. So it really helps with the integrity of your hair. That's what High X does, and it's throughout all of our hair care. And it's at an active level because you guys, I worked with some very big brands for a long time, and I knew that not all the ingredients were active. And it kind of frustrated me because I was like, well, if you have these products and you're claiming it's gonna make my hair like healthy and strong and like really, you know, build the hair from the inside out, but there's 0.0001% of it in there, is not necessarily going to do the job. So when I was formulating these, I was like, I absolutely have to have active, really strong ingredients, so that I'm super proud of that the High X is active. And even in my favorite, that, you know, my hair is really bleached. You guys can see how dark my quarantine roots are getting, but I'm still putting some highlights in here. And my hair is so bleached, and this is actually all of my hair. I have no extensions in. And what has made my hair this strong is this product. So the pre-shampoo Be Strong pre-shampoo foam has 3 times the active level of High X. And that's really important because as you're talking to your friends or your family, maybe someone's been bleaching their hair, they've been highlighting, they're clearly taking a break from the salon right now, but you can give them these at-home ways to rebuild their hair so that when they are ready to go back to the salon and they want to bleach it blonde, they want to put more highlights in, their hair is actually taking a break and it's getting really healthy. So this system is something I'm really proud of, and the way that it goes on is really great because it's before your shower, so you don't have to take 2 showers, because I definitely don't like to be cold. You can see I have a fire on, even though it's warm out, I'm like always cold. So I didn't want to have to get out of the shower, put a hair mask on, and then get back in the shower. So this all works pre-shampoo on dry hair, which actually allows it to seep into the cortex even stronger. So that's a lot of the company history. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But this program is relatively new. So last summer, we launched with the Campus Wave and the Wave, and we've been building it out. We're also building what's going to be so exciting, why I'm so happy you guys are all in the program, is coming in about 3 to 4 months. We're developing some really amazing software for you guys so that it's going to make it really easy and fun with more rewards, more incentives, and more ways to earn money, more challenges and points you can earn. We've been testing out in the college program. It's really cool. So they do points for TikToks, points for different things, and we love it. And we really want to build this community to give you guys a true opportunity to make money and also have fun and like learn about products that are really good and have great ingredients. And we are a female founded, women owned company. So we own it. We have no investors. So it's me and my sisters and our team. So we're really proud of that. All right, I'm gonna go through and read your comments and ask me questions, because if you'd like to know about any of my celebrity clients, I feel like because you guys are in the community, I'm happy to share stories, talk to you guys about opportunities. I love this. Okay, from Antioch, yeah, you're so close too. Have been loving using the Beachwaver and Braid Balm. So one thing I love, this Saturday, we're gonna be doing the hashtag braids to waves, and I want you guys all to join us. So what I've done, and a couple other people in the wave, Natalie Negrati did it, and Modern Savvy in Miami did it, and I think Jess, you had your hair braided the other day. So I want to do a challenge with all of you guys on Saturday where we all braid our hair, sleep in the braids, and we wake up with waves. So I think it's gonna be really fun. We're gonna plan some giveaways, plan some really cool stuff, and Sarah's gonna, the other Sarah, we're both named Sarah, we're gonna share all the info with you guys. Yes, Edmund, OG, Jess. And if you guys all take a moment to thank Jess, being an ER nurse, she took wrap-ups into her team and they all made buns, and we've gotten so many great nominations from you guys too, that we're compiling all of the different nurses and medical professionals in the field. And we're so excited because we're gonna be putting shipments out there of hair care, of wrap-ups, and I feel like just a little way to pick them up, because I know they're working so hard and I feel like it's a challenging career, and especially now for all of them. So we're proud of that. And the nominations end tomorrow. So if you guys do know any nurses or medical professionals, all of that is going to be ending tomorrow. Tomorrow's, I believe, World Health Day. So we're going to be carrying all those stories, bringing them online, sharing them with you guys, because I think it's important to really recognize how hard they've all worked. So, okay, Jess, I have 0 hair skills. The Beachwaver was a game changer for my hair game. Oh my God, I legit thought you were like an incredible hairdresser, because everything you post, your hair looks amazing. So I feel like that's why I started Beachwaver Babes. That's why we have the wave, because the wave turns people who maybe want to do really great hair, want to create those beachy waves, want to get a sleek bun into like really good at-home hairdressers, because it is easy and it's designed for you guys to do on your own hair. And that's where this program is important for you guys to share these things you learn from us on your channels, do lives, even texting your friends, like, have you seen this? Or sharing videos that we post on Beachwaver. Any of that content is your content to share. So something you see on the Beachwaver's account, you're like, oh my God, I love that. Did you guys make that? Can I share it? Share it. And I want you guys also to connect. So my dream scenario is that you guys all get to know each other too, because we're all from all over. I currently live in Libertyville, Illinois. So I know some people that are close to us here. This is our hometown. And if you've seen Bee Bungalow as our lifestyle brand, our store, which unfortunately the store had to close too, but we've been doing tons of live shows and digital sales, which, you know, presents challenges, but I feel like this is the time, if you have a challenge in your life, to figure out a way that you can really make some money, do something different, educate people, and education is really strong. So I love that, Jess, that's awesome. Ron Veer says, the Beachwaver's helped gain my confidence. Truly appreciate how it's accessible for everyone. And Ron Veer, your hair looks stunning. I feel like when we first met and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for you to use purple shampoo. And I can't wait for you to use the Beachwaver. So I feel like it really works on all hair types. And that's because of those internal custom heaters and because of the ceramic, the digital temperature. So they're really designed for you guys and for every single hair type. So you can lower that digital temperature down. It also auto shuts off. On the Pro, there's even a fast, slow speed on the Pro. If you didn't know that, you hold the L down for 8 seconds. It flashes low down here. Then you hold this for 8 seconds, the R, and it flashes high. So there's a lot of like hidden features because there's 3 computer boards in every single Pro iron. So there's definitely a ton of technology that we put into it, and that's where I want to teach you guys. So ask me any questions. Okay, I'm going through. Okay, here's a good question. How do we deposit money into our bank accounts? So when you're in Impact Radius, which is the back office of your Beachwaver back office, so when you guys applied, once you get into the back office, you've logged in with the login you created, you're gonna see in the top right corner, I believe, and during one of the webinars I can share some screenshots, but you also should have received a welcome packet that'll have some screenshots on there. And what you do is you're entering in your bank account with your routing number there, and that's so that the program, it calculates all of the commission you make and it'll automatically put it into your bank account. So that's, and Beachwaver, we actually don't have access to any of the information. That's what's so great about the platform. It's a payout system that's super private. So once you put your info in, it's just to calculate moving the funds over into your account. So if you have any other questions, the welcome packet is great because there's so much info in there. There's screenshots. You can also email the company there. So Impact Radius, who is managing the back office platform, they also can answer any of your questions. If you get confused or you need something, you can email the help there, and they're really great, and they can also help you guys. Someone says, truly, is it Michelle? Truly appreciate all the sustainability, exactly what I look to carry for my clients. And I feel like it's important, and it's something that once you learn about it, you don't want to be producing and making more plastic into the world. And as we grow our company and as we grow our product line, we've been looking at some really cool sustainable packaging, and it's a big goal of ours to make everything fully sustainable, and we have some cool stuff happening. So I'm really excited to share that, but that is something that is great, and you should tell people. This, when you recycle it, it breaks down easier because it's sugarcane resin. So look on our website if you guys have some time, go and learn about these products, and you're gonna see the little symbol right there that it's the eco-friendly packaging. So it's important, it's way more expensive for us to make it this way, but we wanted to do it because it's our step towards being more sustainable. And also the certified open box campaign that we run, which is an incredible opportunity for you guys to make a lot of money. We will be having one coming up around Earth Day in mid to end of April. That's where we also do a sustainability with the Beachwavers. So if we use the Beachwaver like as a tester, or there's a scratch on it or a scratch in the paint, our team in the warehouse goes through and they say, okay, this one would be good for a certified open box because it can't sell at retail because of a scratch, or because the package was opened or the package was damaged, but the iron works. It goes through a full quality assurance, and we resell them called Certified Open Box, and it's our sustainability for the Beachwaver, because what other companies do, or even if they get returns from QVC, they're forced to throw everything away. And we, as a volume business like that, we were like, we are not throwing away 1,000 irons. That's insane, because they work and they're fine. So what we do is we sell them at the Certified Open Box discounted price, and they come to you in in a package. So either in a storage pouch or some kind of recyclable packaging, and we don't give you a new box. So that's our way of like, why produce thousands of more paper boxes? If somebody wants a discount and a deal, it's similar to buying a Mac computer when they say it's open box. And I've done that before, where it's like someone opened it and they returned it, but there's nothing wrong with it and they're not making any more boxes. So another way that Beachwaver is all about being sustainable. Okay, so yeah, Jenna, I know you have a couple questions about the money in the account and don't know how to deposit. So hopefully that helps you, as long as your info is in there. And there's also a time period. So what happens is, over the course of 30 days, once we make sure the sales go through, they get credited to your account, then it comes through in one payment. So similar to a paycheck, it'll come through, and Sarah J could add any more details about there. We can find them out, because I'm gonna be going live every week to educate you guys on more stuff. Oh, Emma's here. Hey, Emma. How's California? I bet it's nice and warm. It's gonna get warm here in Illinois for anyone who's here. Oh, hey guys. I'm just like scrolling down and seeing who's here. I love this. This is awesome. Oh, I teach in China. When I can get back, maybe I can help there. That would be awesome. Yeah, and the cool thing about the program is that we are building it out to be more international. So looking at Australia, which is a big place that we sell, looking at developing the wave in Australia. So there could be really great opportunities as we grow the program, if you do travel. And especially with all the irons being dual voltage, they really work in any country. All right, let's see. Yay, everyone's so excited. I love this. Does anybody have any questions for me? I love this. Jess says, no way, totally the Beachwaver. That's awesome. I was sharing even before this. See, that's something that I wanted, is it Jill? You're saying you've been sharing about the brand even before this program, and that's the reason why we want to invest so much in this program, and we want to grow the program, and we want to give you guys opportunities to grow. You know, we're looking into like building teams and doing a lot of really cool things in the future, because that is my experience. Even like as the inventor, as the owner of the company, my favorite moments are when somebody is like, I can finally do my hair, but I also sold like 5 of these. And I'm like, what do you mean you sold them? And they're like, well, I was just like, at a friend's house and we were all hanging out and I showed them how to use it. And I know they went and bought it at Ulta or somewhere. So for me, I'm like, those are the people that I want in the program. So I'm so happy you're here. And if you guys have any other friends, we're working also on like a referral program, so you guys can get some credit for referring any friends. So definitely ideas. We're open to things. We would love to hear your thoughts on all of this. But we know there's such a big group of people that just joined. We're up to, I believe, Sarah, if you're here, over, I think, 380 of you guys in the wave. So we are so excited. And obviously, if you guys couldn't watch live, I'm gonna save this and share it so you guys can come back and watch it. And I'll be doing that with all the educational shows this week. Love connecting with the wave. Yes, Ranveer, this is so great, because we met at our launch event in Chicago, and it's really nice, and this is important and something I feel like, especially at this time where everybody is at home, and this is, kind of a gig economy, people are looking for opportunities. Let's connect with each other and like each other's stuff. And when we post, we've been featuring someone on our page every day. I'd love for you guys to comment, to post, to say hello, to welcome everybody that's new, because I think it's important for us to really build a great community. Yay. Okay, yes, someone's asking about, we were backlogged for a while, and obviously with the current situation, but the warehouse has been phenomenal. They've been working, and we had to really separate everybody's workstations. So it's been a little bit of backlog with Beachwaver, but everyone is working really hard, and we're so lucky to have a really strong team at our warehouse, because the warehouse is here, it's local. And the great thing about the warehouse is that we are selling essential products, and a lot of people need shampoo and conditioner, and that's why we still have on on the app the $10 hair care because we want to give the ability to people to buy it. They can use your code on top of it and get an additional discount. The other thing is that if you guys download the app right now or your friends download it, make sure they use your Wave code, and they can also put the free rollerball in at checkout. We also are doing, and Sarah's gonna send you guys the assets for tomorrow, 20% off all Beachwaver tools tomorrow. So if you guys wanna share that, because I want you guys to get the commission. Right now we're still at this huge commission burst of 25% commission. So share this 20% tomorrow, give them your coupon code, tell them about the hair care, the $10 hair care, use your code, you're gonna get the credit, you'll get 25% commission on any of those sales. So that's a really great way to start. And then this Friday, we're gonna be announcing a really big deal for the weekend. And I feel like after you guys get all this education about the products, about the curling irons, about the tools, about the business, I feel like you'll be more empowered to go live yourself. Go live, share the stories, talk about the fact that you're in this program and it's a female founded brand that creates products that you're proud to represent and talk about. And if you've used them yourself, give people your experience, because that's something that I find works really well when you're going live. Like, I love demoing, and I don't know if you guys have seen, I've been doing this blowout with the 1.25 inch, and I've been obsessed with it myself. And it's like the first time I've ever done a tutorial, but I feel like it comes across so fun and authentic because I legitimately was like, whoa, I have a lot of volume. So I did it on my page the other day, and then I did this yesterday, and I used the Shubi Surf at the root. So Shubi Surf is such a great summer product because it's a natural wave enhancer with high X, but you can use it on the root as a root lifter. And it's like, it's amazing. And I was just kind of surprised. And this is day 2, so I was like, woo, day 2. And what the 1.25 does on shorter hair like mine, it gives that little bit of like, see that little bend? And that's a blowout. You know, if you go to a hair salon, they're using a round brush and see they're getting that little bend in the end and that little curl. And the way I did it on the live, you guys could try to recreate too. So it's really fun to just give people ideas while they're styling their hair. And that's kind of what I love about the beauty industry. Okay, so how do we get credit if we send people to the app? I know they can use our codes, but the app is offering them better. Oh, okay. So there should be no promo codes on the app. So we kind of figured that out. Basically now for the, we will be price slicing the 20% off so they can use your code, Jess, on top of that. So when they download the app, there shouldn't be any promo codes they can use other than yours now. So it'll be, the rollerball will be free when they put it in their cart, because initially that was a promo code. So unfortunately the app can only take one code. So what we've done is made the rollerball free. They just have to drop it in their cart, and as long as they put another product in, it'll make it $0. And then tomorrow when we do the 20% off, it's not gonna be a code, it'll just be already price dropped, and so they can add your code, and then your code is connected to the back office so that when they buy those and use those pre-sliced prices and use your code, you will get the credit, if that makes sense. So we're kind of working out all the kinks just to make sure you guys should always have the best deal. So you can always DM us if you see something like, hey, how can I get this? And we can always create a better deal for you guys, because you're really our priority and like sharing and spreading the love about the brand. And we really want you guys to have that opportunity to use your code on top of it as well. All right. And I'm not sure if your question, where would you order those? I'm not sure which, if you're talking about products, but we do wholesale for you guys too. So the idea, Sarah's gonna be sharing the next wholesale prices coming up. So if you guys are looking to buy and stock up and you want to build out your collection, maybe you would like to have all 3, we will do wholesale pricing for you. So we do it once a quarter where you guys can really stock up and build a kit. And that's at 50% off everything. All right, let's see. Wait, I love this. My roommate said stop stealing mine, the S1, so I bought 2, one for school and one for home. That is awesome. And I feel like also like certified open box for you guys is a great option too, because those, and we're gonna be doing that during Earth Day. I think that might be coming up before the wholesale. That's a great opportunity because you don't really need the boxes unless you want to do an unboxing video. That's our sustainability way, and you get a really great deal. Oh, and Sarah says there's 388 people in the wave. Yay! Hi. So our goal is to feature you guys every day on the page, but scroll back, go down, check out who else is in the wave and connect with each other. Check out each other's pages, support each other. Right now, especially with, there's just so much going on in the industry. If you work in a salon, your salon is closed, or if you create content and you've lost partnerships, we really want to be here to support you guys. So find out, even in our town, our local coffee shop has a really cool app where I was like, oh my gosh, we can order from the coffee shop on this app and go pick it up, or they take it out to your window. So there's really look into each other. What do you guys need help with? What do you need support with? Tag each other and like each other. One of my favorite things is Natalie Negrati. And when we were in Miami and Modern Savvy, if you guys follow her, it was such a great moment because they're so different and from different worlds. And Natalie's on a reality TV show, and there's different people coming together and supporting each other, and I just love that. I saw they both did the braids to waves the other day, and I was like, okay, this is amazing. And they're commenting and tagging on each other's pages, and that's really what I would love to see with the wave, is that you guys get to know each other, support each other as we grow and as we roll out new opportunities for you guys. So, all right. Oh yay, and someone said I'm obsessed with Bee Bungalow. Also love how directly involved you, Erin, and Emily are. Thank you, you're welcome. And we truly love it. We are so involved. We run the day to day. Even when I'm out traveling with my clients, Leah Michelle is one of my best friends, will know that I'm constantly talking about Beachwaver and Bungalow. And that's why we've been so lucky to have the support of Reese Witherspoon and Allie Larder and Busy Phillips. Busy the other day, I was with her on my last photo shoot in New York before all of this happened, where we couldn't travel. Busy did a full video on her Insta story of you guys, Sarah's beach trimming my hair. I'm definitely not getting paid to say this, but I just love it. It's so easy, and I've known her for years. So, that's kind of my background. I want to talk to you guys about celebrity clients, is that I love my clients. I've had such great experiences, traveling with Camila Cabello when she was on tour with Taylor Swift, working with Leah since way before Glee. I've met her when she was a teenager off Broadway. And I've just been a very involved freelance hairdresser. That's what I do. I travel around working with clients, styling their hair for photo shoots, for appearances. Some of my best friends are the bookers at now it's not there anymore, but Letterman, and Good Morning America and the Today Show. When I would go there, and actually some of our biggest Beachwaver fans were people that worked at the Today Show because they would see me all the time. So I kind of built my whole career around my relationships with these clients and when they would have to go and promote something. And I found that because the press was so interested in how to recreate the looks I was doing, that's why the Beachwaver started. So it really is it's our passion, and we love it, and we're so proud of it. And that's why I feel having you guys out there is being our ambassadors and spreading the word about how hard we really do work to remain a women-owned, female-founded, self-funded company. There's a lot of challenges, but we care so much, and we want to do a great job. So we're really excited about this program. And Bee Bungalow, we're gonna have some opportunities for you guys with Bee Bungalow. So whenever you get a minute, check out at Bee Bungalow and bee.bungalow on Instagram, or bee-bungalow.com, which is a tab on the Beachwaver site. And we've taken a couple of the bungalow stuff and put it on the Beachwaver for you guys to get credit. So you could also, on the app too, if they use your promo code on any of those items, you'll get credit for the bungalow items that are on Beachwaver. And currently we're just checking with all the brands we carry, because we carry all this t-shirts from there, the giving keys from there. Now I'm getting warm with the fire. My earrings are from there, all my bracelets are from there. And we've got a lot of charitable organizations there as well. So it's a really cool opportunity to get you guys involved. So once we get that program, hopefully in the next week or so, we're gonna let you guys know how you could share some of these bracelets and some of the jewelry and some of the t-shirts and stuff, so that you guys can also make some money off of the clothes and the jewelry, which is great. Okay, I'm going through. Oh my God, I love that. Wait, Jess, do you and Nikki know each other? That's my question. I love this. I have a girl crush on the Nikki Cagel, because you guys were the first two people in Beachwaver Babes. So I don't know. I was always wondering that. I'm are they friends? Do they know each other, or do you guys know each other through the program? I'm very curious. Oh wait, and Jess also says she placed an order last week and received it in 3 days. I'm gonna tell the warehouse, because you guys, they are here in Waukegan, Illinois. That's where we're located. So we do everything locally. We are over there all the time to know how involved we are in the business. Aaron's husband works over there at the warehouse. So we have a really strong team, and we're very connected to like really trying our best to like get orders out and really take care of customers. Okay, I'm loving this. I've been spying a Beachwaver hair dryer in the background of some of the Beachwaver stories. So that Beachwaver blow dryer we made for the Victoria's Secret show. So we made a limited quantity, and all of the hairdressers, Gregory, Billy, all my guys in New York, we all used that blow dryer, and we've been developing like a really, really cool blow dryer for a long time. So hopefully we'll be able to launch it soon. But yes, we have lots of ideas for a lot of product development that should be coming soon. So I love that. Okay. Do we enter our code when ordering things for ourselves? So ask Sarah, because there's a couple different ways we're gonna do that. I think currently no, but because we want you guys to shop the wholesale, because you're gonna get a better deal. So during those wholesale times, and if you guys are new and you're looking for wholesale items, let me talk to Sarah, because we're gonna be live the next couple of days, and we'll make sure you guys know the dates of the wholesale sale, because that's the best opportunity for you guys to get the best price if you do wanna create a kit. Okay. Oh, certified open box tools, where to order them. So currently, they are on the website. So you will see under shop, under tools, if you even go to like shop all, you'll see certified open box. They are discounted from so S series is $129, certified open box is $99, but then we'll do a 1 week sale where we lower the prices even more. And that's gonna be happening right around Earth Day, which I believe is April 22nd. So it's actually coming up really soon. So if you're looking to stock up, you've got the certified open box sale coming up. And then you also have a wholesale, which I think is the beginning of May. So there's definitely gonna be some great opportunities. How did I get my start working with celebrities? So when I went to NYU, and I was just in the hair salon, so I was doing runway shows with the salon, but that definitely was not celebrity. I had a friend, I was an RA in college at NYU, and he was a GA, a graduate assistant or associate, and he was a law student, and he was dating a girl that was a producer of celebrity photo shoots. And she repped photographers, basically. So I went to dinner with her. Her name is Tali Magal. She's got a really cool production company. I had dinner with her, and I was like wide-eyed girl from the Midwest, and I was sort of like, I just want to be in a photo shoot. And I was like, I just want to, that's all I wanted as a kid, was to be like on stage, doing hair, doing photo shoots in New York. And she was like, I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna set you up. You need a portfolio, you need an agent. And I was like, what? I had no idea there were agents for hairdressers or makeup artists. So this was totally eye-opening. So she set me up with a meeting a couple days later. I met with this girl, Allie, who's actually Midwestern too, from Minnesota. Allie was an agent in New York, and she was repping Bob Racine, who is the artist who painted with Andy Warhol in the 80s. He was the one that started the trend of like pinks and blues in the 80s, and he was living in Paris. He's so phenomenal. And Allie's like, what are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, what? And so I was on a photo shoot, super high fashion, W magazine, with Peter Lindbergh, iconic American photographer, famous supermodel, but I didn't know who anybody was. I was like, hey guys, like, are we doing some braids? And I just was like a kid. I had no clue. But I was so into hair that Bob, he really liked me, because I just was like so obsessed with hair and holding the bobby pins for him. And then he's like, Allie was like, what are you doing this weekend? Can you come back? Bob's asking for you for the Donna Karan campaign. And I was like, sure. So I worked the campaign with Bob all weekend. It was like a 3 or 4 day shoot. We sat on the stoop in New York, talked forever. He just found out how much I loved styling hair. I styled my sister's hair, and he just was like, kept asking me back, hey, can you do this Italian Vogue shoot, this Calvin Klein campaign, this runway show? And then as I started Fashion Week, he was the one doing the 30 shows this season, and it was wild. So super editorial, really crazy hair, like stapling hair to cardboard boxes and making sculptures. Like, it was amazing. And so I was with Bob for a very long time. Then I worked with Danilo. Danilo is also a celebrity hairdresser. He's responsible for all of Gwen Stefani's looks and Pink's looks. And so Gwen and Pink, I got to assist Danilo when he was styling their hair. So Gwen was the main one. I was always with him and Gwen. So doing those pompadours, doing those old Hollywood roller sets. And Bob and Danilo were both repped by Allie. So they were like sharing me, and I was like, became their number one assistant. So I was working with the two of them, and I was so in love with like everything that we were doing, but they were complete opposites. So Danilo was super structured, obsessed with hair products, so much hairspray, so much teasing, so all of this structure. And Bob was like, I only use 3 products: an oil from Paris, a mousse from like Dwayne Reed, and like a hairspray from Walgreens. And I was like, what? So he literally used 3 products, and that's it, nothing ever of anything else. And Danilo was actually a rep for Pantene. He made all the Pantene ads. So if you ever seen Pantene hair, Danilo was responsible for every single advertisement. So I had 2 extremely opposite experiences: super high fashion, and then really product commercial based with Danilo. And what happened was I was working with them. I was on the first season of Project Runway in the Tresemme hair salon. So I was working there, and Emily, my little sister, actually worked in casting on Project Runway. And as we were doing that, I was kind of starting to do some of my own jobs. And I was on a job with Bob where it was a reptile shoot. So they had snakes and like frogs and all this crazy stuff. And Daria, the supermodel, and Mario Sorrenti, the Italian photographer. So we're there, and they are the set is beautiful. They're stunning sets of like all these trees and moss and steam everywhere and snakes and frogs. And all Bob wanted was for Daria's hair to look like ram horns. And so he was trying to figure out, how can I make it look like a ram horn? How can I make it look like a ram horn? And I was sitting there like, oh my God, I was like a Dutch fishtail. And I actually got this book that was amazing, that was like from the Portfolio store, that was like how to be in the industry. And it talked about being an assistant and not ever giving your ideas, and it's not your job. You are there to hold the bobby pins and watch the hairdresser and learn from the hairdresser. It was not my job to give my info to people and become friends with people. Like, my job is to be there for Bob. And so I had a hard time, but in this moment I was like, I have to show him how to do a Dutch fishtail. And I did, and he was like, mind blown. I did 2 Dutch fishtails on Daria. They came really long, and then we rolled them into a ram horn, and it ran on Italian Vogue, and I got my credit, like assisted in Italian Vogue. And the next day he called Allie at the Wall Group, and he was like, you have to sign her. And I was like, what? I mean, I was like 23 years old. I'm about to turn 40 this year. So I was like a kid, and I had been working with Bob and Danilo, but I was so into it and so passionate about it. And Bob was like, yeah, you have to sign her. She's so in love with styling hair, and she knows things that I don't know, and like she's an artist. And it was like probably one of the coolest moments ever in my career. So that's when Allie signed me. So I was like one of the youngest artists there. My friend Meredith Baraf, who does Leah Michelle's makeup with me all the time, who does a lot of Victoria's Secret girls, she also was signed, and we both were really young and kind of started young. And it was just a really like cool, amazing experience. So to get to answer your question of how I started doing celebrities, Allie was the one that said, you know what? You're a celebrity hairdresser. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, no, I'm doing like cardboard boxes and editorial art and like, crazy ram horns with snakes. And she's like, nope, we want you to be a celebrity hairdresser. And I wasn't really into celebrities or fans of anybody too much, but she pushed me to do it. And Cyndi Lauper was one of my first clients, Ryan Reynolds, Jeremy Piven. I did a lot of guys in the beginning, grooming, until they really got me into working with women. And so yeah, and Danilo had styled Cyndi Lauper, so I started doing Cindy's hair, and it was a wild experience. And then I got to work with so many of my favorite people. Alanis Morissette, obviously Jagged Little Pill, if anyone's listened to that, I was like, that album I'm obsessed with. I got to work with Jewel, so Alicia Keys. I just started working with all of these cool people, and I was like, this is actually really cool. It took me a while to like understand celebrities and how to balance it and how to be so chill. But once I got into it, I was like, I made some really cool partnerships. Like Busy Phillips, Allie Larder, people that like Emily Blunt, one of my favorite people in the whole world. She has let me do the most extreme cool braids on her for the red carpet, you know? So I took that editorial styling and was able to bring it into the celebrity world. And I've done wild braids and bubble ponytails on Leah and like colored braids on Camila and like colored ponytails. So I love being super creative and taking the editorial into the celebrity world. But then the reason, obviously getting back to Beachwaver, was that I was so obsessed with also helping women, because like I'm from Illinois and I'm like, I want to help my mom, I want to help my sisters, I want to like make products that they can feel as good as these celebrities feel, because when we spend 2 hours getting them ready, you know, and I wanted to give the Cosmo beauty editors or the glamour editors like some real tips, because it would bother me when I would like read an article and be like, that's not really how you do hair. You know, so the Beachwaver has been like my mission. Like, how can we share our skills as hairdressers, and how can we get people to understand like how to feel that good? Because like it feels good when you have like a good blowout and like a good beach rave. You know, I feel like it just sort of elevates it, and it's hard for a lot of people. So that's kind of how it all is connected. Okay. Hope that answered. That was a very long answer, but I'm glad you guys are all still here and listening. I love that. Thank you for taking the time to chat with us. Another reason why I love Beachwaver. Oh, yay. I love this, Robin. I know. I'm so glad you're in the program, too. Would love to meet you in Beachwaver Babes in person someday. So that is our ultimate goal, right? So hopefully everything's kind of going to get back to normal. We're going to have events one day. We're going to be able to do meetups in different places. So that's why right now digitally connecting is so important. So tag each other, check each other out, like each other's stuff. Like, let's just really kind of create a really great online community so that when we can meet each other, you guys say hi to my husband. There he is.
I guess.
Walking by, everyone's at home. Oh my God, I love this. Yes, I love that, Emmy. Yes, we can have a Beachwaver Babe meetup when it's safe again to congregate. I am all about it. Oh, my water. Same, my dream, doing hair behind the scenes and traveling around doing hair. It's such a fun industry, and I think connecting like the commercial world or like just regular consumers with the hair industry is a challenge, because I feel like I do the behind the chair shows and I've been on stage, and this hair community is very, very strong. And what I want to do with the Beachwaver is bring our skills and bring our talent, because I think there's a little bit of a misconception sometimes with hairdressers that we want to keep all the skills and information to ourselves, which is totally fair. But because you want them to come get their hair colored, come get their hair styled, get their hair cut from you. But something I truly, truly believe in is that if you're a hairdresser, or if you're really great, like Jess, you're just a great Beachwaver, and you can share that with somebody, they will always remember you. This is how I got such great relationships with all the beauty editors at Cosmo, Glamour, Fitness Magazine, Shape, Heather, April Frenzino, all these beauty editors, because when I started working with Procter & Gamble as a spokesperson, I taught them how to curl their hair. I took the time, I took like 45 minutes to be like, you guys, you can do this, you can hold it upside down, you can wrap it, you can wear a glove. And then when it came out the Beachwaver, I was like, I made a tool so you can actually do this on yourself. And I'm telling you, April, Heather, all these, they're now beauty directors. They have always said, Sarah taught me how to curl my hair. So if you guys are in the WAVE program and you're looking for that true connection, when you teach somebody how to do their hair, they will never forget it. And they're always gonna come back to you to get their hair cut and colored, because they don't really wanna do that at home. But when you teach them to like recreate that style so they can go out on a Friday night, they can go to a baby shower and look really good, it means a lot to them. So I know it's simple, but it's important to kind of really, you know, give people like just a way to feel beautiful. All right, let's see. Yay, oh good, I'm so glad. Are there educators for the Beachwaver? So we do have a team, and we don't have a full pro team, but we were a New York-based company for so long that we have a pro team in New York. So some of them are in the WAVE, like Billy Del Russo and Gregory Allen, and every time I do Victoria's Secret or I do stage shows for Behind the Chair, they are the ones that join us. So our goal in kind of building out Beachwaver Babes, kind of the WAVE program, is to definitely have levels. So if you're a professional hairdresser, and hopefully we will do runway shows again, and we will do Behind the Chair, we'll do events again. We will be so so happy to have any hairdressers from the Wave do education for us, because I think we're all about building this community. And Crystal just joined, you guys. Say hi to Crystal. Crystal is our lead designer. She's amazing. She designs all of the packaging and creates all the bottles. Emily, my sister, actually took the photograph on the whole Make Waves collection. And Crystal translates it over into the packaging. She's designed all of these. Oh, wait, can you see it? And we love it. Crystal also designs all of the packaging for all the beach wavers and the actual like beach waver boxes and everything. Along with, we have a design team, and Emily and Sarah J, who I know you guys have all been talking to, work really hard on developing promos, ideas, marketing materials for you guys to share. But definitely go in, pull that marketing material, or just look at Instagram, look at social media and say, hey, can I share this? I love that tutorial you guys did. Ask each other and share. And I think that's a great way to take the content our design team creates, put it on your page, share it. And Sarah will be sending over some of those assets for tomorrow. So to get your friends to download the app, make a purchase on there, use your code so you get that credit, and then they also get a discount. So I think that's generally kind of it. So I kind of took you through my background as a hairdresser, the background of the Beach Waver. We were based originally in New York. So when I lived in New York for 15 years, and we started the company out there. Crystal, our lead designer, moved here from New York with us. And we started it there with my two sisters. Again, Erin is a lawyer. You guys should follow her at Erin Patempa-Wall. At Patemali is my other sister, and she's phenomenal. She's done so much production in New York because she did casting for Top Chef. She worked in Project Runway and for a company called Magical Elves. And she does all of our production, all of our photo shoots, all of our content, web design, and she's really fun to follow because she has beautiful travel pictures. Let's see, can they use your code? Yes, so that's a great question. They can use your code and the 20% discount on the app tomorrow, because it's not gonna be a code for the 20%. We are just gonna change the prices on the app for tomorrow for you guys so that you can use your code and you can get your commission credit. So tomorrow, if they wanna buy a beach waver, they'll be using 20% off. And then by the end of this week, just to let you guys know, we will be having a web, like a bigger sale on the website. So if tomorrow you wanna do the app, that's amazing. If someone wants to download the app, because the $10 hair care is only on the app, and you guys will also get your credit on that as long as they use your Wave promo code. Amazing. All right, cool. Well, if you guys have any other questions about the business, about the background of who we are, what we do, there are 5 kids in our family. I have 2 brothers. One of them is married to a hairdresser, but they live in Decatur. Oh, Emily just joined. Emily is my younger sister, so everybody say hi to Emily. She is our creative director at the Beach Waver. Yay! She works really closely with Crystal to create our website, design everything. They're currently working on the big software and app launch for you guys that will be coming this summer, and they're amazing. Yes, the sale, so the 20% off, I believe, is actually, Emily is currently up on the site. So it starts now on the app. You guys can use your code, so tonight, and then Sarah's gonna be sharing some assets tomorrow morning, like Insta stories that you guys could text to your friends, you could post on Instagram, you could post on Facebook. But one of the things, oh, Ron Beer says, we love you, Emily, cheers. One of the things I feel very strongly about this business is that anybody can go to Target or Amazon and buy shampoo and conditioner, right? And they could buy a curling iron. But what I feel like is important is for you guys to share the story of the brand. Share that we're female founded, share that we have eco-friendly packaging, share that it's a vegan line, and demo and show them how to use these products, because I think that's really important. Oh, no worries about the questions. But is the sale only on the downloaded app? Yes. So it's available in the App Store for iPhone and Android, and the 20% off, it's a flash sale tomorrow. It's already up now, the deal's up right now until tomorrow at midnight. It's 20% off app only, so they have to download the app, put in your code, and the 20% will already be sliced for them. And they can also put that roller ball in for free. So they're getting a free roller ball plus 20% off plus your 10% on top of that. So don't forget to let them know, like, oh, use my code, you get that extra little discount on whatever you're buying, and then you guys get credit for the entire sale for the commission. Yay! Oh my God, I love that, Robin. I literally don't want to use any other products but Beachwaver. Well, the good news is we're going to be coming out with more of them. So we'll have more options. We've formulated over 30 SKUs. They all haven't launched yet, but they will be launching soon. So lots to come. Thank you guys so much. It says I have 40 seconds left. We used the whole time of the live. So thank you guys. Yes, $10 hair care is also on right now for the next couple days, but the 20% is only tomorrow till midnight. All right, 30 seconds. Love you all. Thank you for joining Beachwaver Babes. Make sure to follow us and connect with everybody in the program. And I will be live again tomorrow doing more product-specific education. All right, have a good night, you guys. Thanks.